Last week we picked up a much needed win, but we can't let our foot off of the gas yet. What's up guys, my name is Saget, and today the Crown Tundra Crystals are playing our Week 5 match against Imposter Syndrome, coached by Wyki. Wyki's had a solid season so far, currently at 2-2, putting him at 12th in the standings. We are still in the bottom 4, staying at 21st despite our win last week. It seems like we have a solidified 3-man race for the top seed, as the trio of Yuliko, Satan Please, and Damage remain the only undefeated teams for the second week in a row. While Satan's Ogerpon remains on top of both leaderboards, Hoopa and Urshifu, as well as Shellshock's Archaludon, are not far behind on both lists. Diancie also is tied for 9th on the KO's leaderboard with 11. Wyki has been utilizing a very difficult but effective archetype this season, Perish Trap. Gengar had been putting in work as his Perish setter, but after some swaps that role has been passed on to Screamtail. Screamtail is not only very bulky but also fast, being able to outspeed my entire team easily, and with booster speed it could even outspeed Scarf Milotic or Slush Rush Sandslash. It's one of the best support Pokemon in the league, with Encore and Disable, Imprison and Trick Room, Screens, Thunder Wave, Howl, and of course Perish Song. When combined with Gothitelle, there's quite literally nothing you can do. With Shadow Tag, it traps opponents onto the field unless they are Ghost type or have pivoting moves. And because of how bulky it is, it's very hard to remove within 3 turns. Not to mention Fake Out giving it a turn to disable a threat. Paired with Incineroar, it's entirely possible that you'll be unable to deal any damage during your 3 Perish turns. It also gets Fake Out, and with Intimidate, Will-O-Wisp, and Parting Shot, it has plenty of options to cripple my attackers. This core may seem pretty passive so far, but Incineroar is a deceptively strong attacker, with great stabs in Flare Blitz and Knockoff. Additionally, this team has a couple more offensive threats in Mamoswine, who can take advantage of my snow, and Greninja, who can outspeed and hit me with protein-boosted special attacks. On top of this, he has 2 wildcard Pokemon that will force me to second guess every decision. The first is Ditto, who can certainly be a problem to say the least. I can't imagine having to take out Diancie. Lastly, you have Zoroark, who can disguise itself as a more passive Pokemon to unexpectedly blow me away with strong special attacks. Hitmonchan might be the key to victory against this team. With Assault Vest, I have the bulk to hang with Gothitelle, Zoroark, Greninja, and Screamtail if it brings an attack. Inner Focus prevents Intimidate from lowering my attack and Fake Out from flinching me. Because I outspeed both Gothitelle and Incineroar naturally, I may be able to use my own Fake Out to protect my partner as well. Additionally, Feint lets me break through Protect when he's trying to stall Perish turns. With Throat Chop, I may be able to prevent Perish Song altogether while dealing super effective damage to Gothitelle and Zoroark. And finally, Close Combat gives me a one-hit KO into an offensive Incineroar, and also hits Mamoswine and Greninja super effectively. Along with Hitmonchan, Milotic is also great at countering Incineroar. Wyki doesn't have a lot of Pokemon that can actually threaten Milotic other than Virizion, so I should just be able to sit on the field and make switching in Incineroar a huge gamble, while chipping away at things with Scald and hitting Alluring Voice on Virizion, Greninja, and Flamigo. Finally, Flip Turn allows me to escape Shadow Tag if need be. Shadow Tag is also exactly why I'm going with Terra Ghost on Diancie this week. That is a risky Terra type against a team with Incineroar and Zoroark, but I think switching will be much more valuable than type matchups. Diancie otherwise matches up really well here, with Diamond Storm hitting everyone except Tinkatink for neutral damage, and even picking up a 2-hit KO on Incineroar. Body Press is of course always good when paired with Diamond Storm, and I have Trick Room with Mental Herb to enable the rest of my team, namely Glastrier. I've also gone with Terra Ghost to make sure I can switch out of Shadow Tag if need be, and I have Clear Amulet to ignore Intimidate and maybe prevent a switch with Parting Shot. I'm going with 4 attacks this week. That may be risky on a Pokemon with such a low speed stat, but I needed all of these moves for something. High Horsepower hits Incineroar, Throat Chop may prevent a Perish Song along with hitting Gothitelle and Zoroark, and Icicle Crash is my strongest stab option. The most peculiar move I have is Heavy Slam. Of course it does hit Screamtail, but more importantly Heavy Slam is super effective on both Diancie and Glastrier, which are the most likely targets for a Ditto transformation. Slowking is going to be very important for enabling Glastrier. Covert Cloak allows me to ensure I can get Trick Room up, and Chilly Reception lets me escape Shadow Tag while setting up Snow for Glastrier and regenerating health. Taunt and Sludge Bomb are both to check Screamtail. Sludge Bomb will do solid damage into Screamtail, and Taunt will make it fairly useless. My last Pokemon is Trapinch. Unfortunately, I'm dropping Trapinch after this week, but I think this matchup is the perfect opportunity for him to pop off. With Arena Trap, I can lock Wyki into his own Perish Trap. Eviolite gives me enough bulk to hang with his offensive threats for the most part, and First Impression actually does very significant damage to Gothitelle and Greninja, among others. Crunch will hit Zoroark and Screamtail super effectively, while Earthquake hits Incineroar. If I can pull off this win, we are back in the hunt for playoffs, and we'll have a couple of new Pokemon to revitalize the team for the second half of the season. We just might have the momentum needed to claw our way back to the postseason. With all that said, please enjoy the battle. Alright everyone, here we are. It's time to go. Okay, let's see what he's got. AV Ensign, Fake Out, Knockoff, Flare Blitz, U-Turn. U-Turn is a good bring. I have a lot of counterplay to Parting Shot. Happy to see no Will-O-Wisp there. And Terra Poison. Gothitelle. Citrus Berry, Fake Out, Psychic Taunt, Protect. Taunt is also a really good bring. Booster. I wonder if that's speed. Okay. No attacking moves on Screamtail. That is great news. You've got Room Service, Ditto. Choice Band, Mamoswine. High Horsepower, Earthquake, Ice Shard, Knockoff. And Sash Flamigo. So a lot of taunt here. Wide Guard is a really good bring, actually. Okay. And your Blaze Incineroar. So that's good prep. I still think Hitmonchan is the way to go. And, well, with it being AV Ensign, I think I'm going to go Diancie for sure. I'm going to do Diancie. I think I do Hitmonchan. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with Hitmonchan and Slowking with Glastrier and Trapinch in the back. Gothitelle and... Oh, I see. So I have to... Oh, man. Yeah, I just have to Fake Out Mamoswine and Trick Room here. Alright, if you're max attack, I can't take a high horsepower for sure. Mamoswine's a good bring here. What's Close Combat doing to you? Close Combat probably kills. Okay, so here's what I do. I Close Combat... Let me make sure... Yep, I Close Combat into Mamoswine for sure. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and... I can't switch. I think I'll just go for Taunt into Gothitelle. If I get taunted, so be it. I'll probably be fine. Oh, wow, it's fast. Oh, it lived. Okay, so yeah, there's the taunt. And that makes sense. So I definitely just go for Feint and Sludge Bomb into the Mamoswine slot. Because that works if he brings in... yeah, that works if he brings in Screamtail as well. So we'll Feint and we'll Sludge Bomb there. Yep, and that's fine. Okay, good trade there. What do I think is going to come in here? Well, okay, if I had to guess, basically I need to save Glastrier for last, right? I have to bring in Trapinch right now. If he brings in Screamtail, I'm not in bad shape at all. I would have liked to get Trick Room up. Okay, and it's good to know that I did actually live a high horsepower, so he's not max attack. Ditto, huh? Oh, that's a pretty smart way. Okay. Interesting. What to do here? I mean, I just Feint in first impression, right? Yeah, I mean, that's my play. Or maybe I, maybe I throat chop in first impression. Because I don't think he's going to protect Gothitelle. Well, he kind of has to fake out Trapinch here. So I think I just go for the throat chop and the first impression. So yeah, this is kind of awkward. We're both very passive right now. Okay, so he does just go for that. Here's my throat chop. Wow! Okay, that was a crit. I was going to say, that did a lot. And there's the psychic. Jeez. Okay. And yeah, I just... Well, he's going to get to close combat me here. I think I just throat chop. And, do I earthquake or do I crunch? I think I feint and crunch. Yeah, that's what I'll do, because that ensures I can get some damage off. Feint and crunch. Steal, good Terra. I should have earthquaked. Got it. All right. Okay. Now the question is, does he call... Does he call the Terra and go for the throat chop? Okay, yeah, I definitely just Terra Ghost. 1000% I do. And... yeah, I'm not that threatened by Gothitelle. So yeah, I think that's my move. I think I just Terra Ghost. And I heavy slam into Hitmonchan there. Geez, sorry, I'm kind of blanking out. And I'm gonna just... I mean, do I protect? Okay, this is fine. Good call. Alright, we are not in bad shape at all here. Who's last? If it's Flamigo, we're in big trouble. If it's Screamtail, we are doing fine. Yes! Okay, we got this. We can do this. Yep, I'm just going to heavy slam and crunch. Oh. Oh, that crit! Okay, that crit actually matters a little bit. You know what? No, we got it. We're good. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think we got it. Just gonna throw chop and earthquake. And we lived. Let's go, dude. Alright, that was a crazy wild game. Okay, so what happened? Okay. Got it. So against the same lead, Diancie's pretty good. Diancie is mental herb, correct? Yes. I do like Diancie, and I kind of want something that can threaten. What if I just lead Diancie and Glastrier? Like, would that be insane? It would certainly be less than advisable. Yeah, I definitely need Hitmonchan. Slowking is so much better, and now that I know it can live, I'm gonna go with that. Same lead. Trapinch was good there. And I really do think that Glastrier is the move. Glastrier put in so much work there. What we got? Gothitelle and Mamoswine. Same lead. Alright, so knowing this, I think I just Trick Room and fake out the Gothitelle this time. We know I can live a high horsepower. So that's what we do. Fake out. And we'll get our Trick Room up this turn, which will be good. Yeah, I don't know. So this is clearly not max attack. Oh, the miss! Okay, that is a little unfortunate, but it's actually really, really good for us. So I'm actually just gonna... I'm not even gonna try to switch right now. I'm just gonna double into Mamoswine, make sure I get it off the field. I am so tempted to Chili Reception right now because I'm worried about the taunt. And it's just so passive. So yeah, clearly this thing is like max bulk. I don't even know if it has any attack investment. Or no, it's probably max attack 0 speed, if I had to guess. Okay. Ah, this is still not adding up. So it's I mean, we know it's really bulky. It's going for high horsepower. How much would a high horsepower do to Glastrier? About half, if it's max. We know it's not max. But I'm still kind of worried. Yeah, I'm just going to go for the double. No reason to get wild with it. Okay, that Psychic did a decent chunk, but we're good. And no taunt into Slowking is huge. Okay, there's you. Adam Gontier, great nickname. Yeah, this is awesome. I can just Throat Chop and Chili Reception. Yeah, that's fine with me. So we'll Chili Reception and we'll Throat Chop. I could just taunt, actually, but... I want to get Glastrier in here. Oh, did that crit? Oh, okay, well. Oh, no, it was because of the close combat drop. That makes sense, actually. Okay. No, I don't have Faint. I'm just gonna go with you. I'm in a really strong position right now. I'm gonna go ahead and it says Heavy Slam's not gonna kill, but I know it will. So I'm gonna Heavy Slam into you, and I'm just gonna First Impression Gothitelle. Oh. Okay, good protect. Alright, not much damage there. Okay. It's a fine turn. Same thing, gonna Heavy Slam, and... I think I just Crunch. I don't want to Earthquake myself. Will Earthquake kill Gothitelle? No. So I just weaken it with Crunch. Oh. That's bad. That's very bad. Yeah, that is actually a huge deal. Because now you can Perish Song. Let's see. Let's High Horsepower Gothitelle. Well... No, I need to... I'm fine. Honestly, yeah, I can ignore Screamtail because it's not going to do anything to me. So I High Horsepower and Protect. Oh, no, 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 that's bad. Oh, I got to get off the... Oh, I'm screwed. I just realized I'm going to get Encored. Which means at this point, it's better for me to just go for Earthquake. I have to take this thing out. Oh, you're... What a bizarre play to make. Okay. Oh, you're trying to stall out the snow. Okay, I'm fine now. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, and I switched to Icicle Crash now because if Flamigo's in the back, that would be bad. Okay. That's fine. Alright, here comes Slowking. And you now have no means of stopping Trick Room, I think. Yeah, so I just... Well, let me check something. Close combat. What if I Terra? If I Terra, it does neutral damage. So we just are going to hit the high horsepower on the Screamtail, and I'm going to go for a Trick Room here. Okay, good protect. That's fine. I'm in good shape now. Okay. So yeah, now I just high horsepower and Sludge Bomb. I think I've got it in the bag here. There's that. Another Chilling Nay boost, Sludge Bomb. Alright. Yep. Alright, that's going to do it. Encore is now over, as is Disable. So yeah, I can just go for Heavy Slam here. Heavy Slam, and let's do a little Sludge Bomb. Alrighty, let's go. That felt great, man. It felt like the team worked exactly how I wanted it to when I drafted it. TRAPINCH actually put in so much work, man. TRAPINCH is awesome. Man, so yeah, I did drop TRAPINCH and Pyroar. I'm not going to spoil who I picked up for them, but I'm glad I got to use TRAPINCH. It was a lot of fun, actually, and this was a fun set. You know, Perish is hit or miss for me. Like, sometimes it can be really lame, but I actually had a good amount of fun playing around it this time. I think I played well. I think Wyki played well, honestly, and he brought some really good stuff, like Wide Guard. Honestly, this Flamigo set is really good, I think. Like, Scrappy with Wide Guard and Taunt. Like, that's really good against my team. So props to him, and honestly, props to him just for using this team. Like, it was a funny, like, it's a cool team, I think. So anyway, thank you for watching, and yeah, I'll see you next week.